Ladies, good afternoon and welcome to our video all about styling Stehmann trousers. So, last week we were really surprised to learn from somebody that we work with quite a lot of the time that they don't possess a pair of trousers. They wear jeans, they wear dresses, they never wear trousers, and that came as a real surprise to us. Because for everybody who works here at Artichoke, summer weight trousers are a natural progression on from heavier jeans that we wear in the winter. So we had a little think about it, and we thought the reason may well be that you just haven't found the right trouser, which is why we're spending a couple of weeks focusing on trousers for you. So last week, Ellie and I did a side-by-side of every Stehmann summer trouser that we have, showing you how each trouser looks on two women who have very different body shapes and a 30-year age gap. So hopefully that gave you the confidence to show you what style would suit you. However, if you're still not convinced, today's video is all about how we would style Stehmann. So we do stock other brands of trousers, but they tend to be part of a limited edition. Stehmann trousers are always a part of our core collection. So that's why we're just styling Stehmann today. But obviously, if you have a look online, we have lots of other brands as well. So yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to style every Stehmann trouser, but Ellie and I won't be wearing every style, if you get what I mean. A simpler way of putting this is 10 ways to style summer trousers, which is what we might call the video at the end. So yesterday's video was slightly chaotic. I was still putting my clothes at 4 o'clock. Today's has been an improvement. I pulled my clothes at lunchtime. Yeah. And then actually haven't had time to look at it since. I've got no idea the prices on these, ladies. So you are going to have to either wait until I post the blog back on our social media pages, or go over to the website. So for that, I apologise profusely. However, to make up for it, particularly with these Waterford trousers, I do, surprisingly enough, have quite a lot to say. Now, having twittered on about core collections, yodel, 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 we now think that we may not be able to repeat on these Waterford trousers, ladies. They are selling fast. I am going to try and double check with Stehmann to see if I can get any more, but work on the basis that for this particular style and this style only, this is a limited edition collection, and buy them the moment you see them. The next thing I'm going to tell you is about my pants. I thought because I was wearing these, I needed to have sucky-in pants. Big mistake, because they've given me a VPL, which these trousers really, ladies, the size I'm in, if I had normal pants, I shouldn't have. So ignore this. This is my, I'm not going to say my bad because I hate that word. This is my mistake, okay? So that's the second thing I have to say. Now I'm going to talk about the outfit. So these are a beautiful trouser. The thing that makes them so gorgeous is the little pretty ruffle at the bottom of the trouser. They're a summer weight Bengalin, size 10 to 12. I'm wearing the 10s. 5'6". These are just above my tummy button. I have styled them for an evening or a lunch out. You know, I think actually there's quite a lot of events you could get away with wearing this outfit too. So I'm going to talk about my shoes first. These are the Phoebes. They're gorgeous, gorgeous corks. You have to size up because of the pointed toe, but they are very, very fabulous. My necklace is from Dante. Can you see how it's just floating in the neckline? It is truly beautiful. I don't know how much it is, but just have a little Google for that, ladies. Such a pretty necklace, and it falls properly as well. My handbag is the Alex. So that is my going outfit. I just want to show, oh, and this great top. So the top is the Yarny Silk Touch in navy from Yes. I wish I had the prices because this is a great price point. I think it's about 50 quid. I think I'm in the size 14. It's a very lightweight faux silk. It hangs beautifully. It's got this little pleaty thing at the front. I'm just going to turn around to the side. The reason I've chosen the Yanni rather than its Eterna cousin is because the Eterna is slightly longer. So this is great if you want to wear it as a tunic for petites. I've pulled it out to show you my beach look. I'm not going to fan you around and put both sandals on, but I'm going to just put one on. Oops, just pulled the tag off and grab my beach bag. Same trousers, same top. I've just switched up the shoes, which I think are called the Mila. This is the Sienna bag. This colour is not online yet, but it will be on Friday. Showing you ladies how versatile both the top and the trouser are, which is what we love at Artichoke. So I'm going to grab all my bits and back out whilst Ellie comes on. Oh, you've got a Mila too.
Here I am. Yes, I have. So, and I do have the price. So, as Sarah was with our last customer of the day, literally about 10 minutes before we came on the live, I did manage to just sit down and write down my prices. So, hopefully some of mine and Sarah's can cross over for you. But yes, this is my first outfit here. I'm feeling very summery, very floaty and feminine. These are the Fabienne trousers from Stehmann, £95. This is the white colour. I probably, and I do love it, but I was going to do it with chalk, but unfortunately we don't have them in my size at the moment. So we are able to carry on getting the Fabienne for the time being, but honestly it's quite hard to keep up with you ladies. You are absolutely loving them at the moment. So everybody who had a back order, I think, has been fulfilled within the last 24 hours.
Not 18.
Not 18s, there we are, not 18s at the moment, but you know, it won't be long until we're placing another order because they will keep on coming in, the back orders keep on coming. So I am actually in my usual size in the Fabiennes, okay, so in all the other Stehmanns that you will see me in today, I have gone down to the size 12. In the Fabiennes, I have stuck to the size 14, especially in this lighter colour. I probably could get away with a 12 in like the navy, but in this lighter colour, it is obviously the summer lightweight fabric. Just to give myself a little bit of comfort on the waistband, I am still in the size 14. This is the Arkansas blouse for £89. I'm down to the size 12 in this one. Now, that is only because I have no bust. So if you were a size 12 but you do have a bust, you probably need to go up to the 14 so that you don't get any pulling here. But yeah, I don't have anything to fill it, so I'm okay in the size 12. As you can see, it's a really clever cut. Even myself as a pear shape, who is quite large here, it is still bringing me in, sort of at the waist, under the armpits there, and then it's just coming out just where I need it to come out. And with a wide leg, it's really lovely to bring me some balance as well. So these are looking great together. Of course, you can also tuck this and it's going to look just as lovely. But you know what? I do actually quite like the silhouette that it's giving me when it's out. It's got a really nice embroidered design, and it's browns, and it's got a sort of off-white creamy colour in there as well. So actually it's really versatile on different colours that you can wear it with. This is going to be one of those tops that's great with jeans, it's great with your trousers, browns, whites, blues, anything. And yes, I have got the Milas on the bottom, £39 for those. They are the chain detail sandals. Very pretty, and they have also got a padded sole as well, so they're very comfortable to take you, you know, round the beach all day. And I have also got that new handbag that I will get online this week.
Right, so ladies, I'm in outfit number 2. I'm going to start with the bag. So I haven't had time to do all the switching around. Very bewildered, knocking my glasses off. It's just that I don't like wearing my handbag this way round, so I've turned it the other way round. But this way round. Basically, I need to move the strap and I need to move the tassel so it looks like this, but I can wear the handbag that way round. It's not completely matchy-matchy, but I think the shoes and the bag are far enough away from each other not to give me a headache. I think I could do this. It was in a navy and white outfit. Navy and white, yet again, is quite a strong theme throughout my outfits, simply because it's so easy to interchange it, and their colours look great on everybody. But I just wanted to add a little bit of pop of colour. So the pop of colour I've added is my Isabel, which is £60, and my lovely Pia espadrilles in orange. We also have them in navy, which is selling fast, and in fuchsia. And the reason for putting the orange in is it's the third colour that Christine always used to talk about. So I've completely forgotten the theory behind it. But basically, I'm in navy and white, and then if I introduce small pops of a third colour, it ties the outfit together. And although I've forgotten the theory, you can see that she was right. It just really, really pulls everything together and makes quite a casual outfit look very, very smart. So these are the Fenya 2 688s. At 5'6", they are about an inch above my ankle. These are going to be about 28 and a bit inches long. They're the summer weight Bengalin at a size 10 to 12. I'm in the 10. What was on my to-do list was to press them, but obviously that didn't happen. They have pockets at the front, nothing at the back. We have them in white, black and navy. The summer weight Bengalin means they're the same fabric as the Fabienne and the Waterford, so it's just an alternative to linen really. Lots of stretch. Like all Fenyas, they are a mid-rise and they're just very, very comfortable to wear. So we sell Fenyas in lots and lots of different fabrics. This is the boxy t-shirt. It does what it says on the tin. Because it's boxy, I think that it's long enough for me not to want to tuck in. It's got a decent short sleeve coming to the elbow, drop shoulder. It is in quite a heavyweight t-shirt fabric, so it's not super lightweight, it's not a sweatshirt weight, it's somewhere in between. And we actually have a matching skirt to go with this t-shirt, ladies. So you could have a little co-ord. So you could have your t-shirt and your skirt and your white trousers. Fab, fab, fab for your holidays. I've got no idea how much anything is, so just look on the website. Here comes Ellie.
Okay, so I am doing a bit of dressy up, but also thinking about how to, again, wear these things, you know, for work or an evening, do something, and then I'll show you also how they look, you know, sort of slightly dressed down as well. So I'm now in the Fenya 788, which is the longer leg length to the trouser that you have just seen Sarah in. It is only available in this navy colour. They're £95. Looking at me, I'm 5'6". I'm guessing these are about 30, 31 inch. This is clearly me with a heel on with it. So I'm down to the size 12 in these ones. Super comfy, super stretchy. As Sarah said, they have pockets at the front, they have nothing at the back, so they're nice and streamlined, and you know, very slimming and very, very comfortable. I have got underneath here, I have got the 3/4 sleeve drawstring top for £45. I did actually quite like the playfulness of it with a little bit of a drawstring with the blazer. I actually thought that it was quite nice, quite fun to have something a little bit different with the blazer blazer on top. So for £45, again, I'll show you what this looks like on its own as well, so that you can see it and then get an idea of how to wear it throughout the day as well, if this is, you know, work outfit or an evening outfit. So the Bariloche blazer that I've got on top is £249. Obviously you all know and love the Bariloche blazer. It's beautiful, they last and last and last. The quality of them is fantastic. So although they're an investment piece, you know, if you're going to be wearing them, such as for work, Sarah has hers that she has had for years. So really the price per wear is minimal for her. Really, really beautiful, and the quality is fantastic. You can see, you know, look, button detail everywhere. Really nice. I have actually just gone for, I haven't written it down, but I have got the Libby handbag, so I'm so sorry I haven't got a price for this one. I think, again, it's one of them really great handbags. You can fit loads in it, but actually it fits really nicely over your shoulder. Something that I have been asked a few times is it doesn't kind of pull under your armpit, does it? Which it doesn't. It has a really good length strap here. Let me just show you. I'm just going to take off the jacket so that you can see that lovely top with the trousers. So perhaps you could get an idea of wearing this outfit with the Fabian trousers, or of course you could. Sorry, not Fabian, Fenya, the Fenya 788.
We haven't seen that on a body.
I know this.
Gorgeous.
I know. I really, really love this top. So again, it's one of all of these items. You can either dress up or you can dress them down, which is really what we all want, isn't it? So this does also come in a really nice. It's like a beige colour. Oh, fossil they called it. So it's like fossil beige. It comes in. But I thought obviously matchy, and some Phoebe court shoes on the bottom for £38. So yes, that's this.
Love that, Ellie. Right, so I think I've got a night on the town, or else this is a city outfit, ladies. It's completely up to you. So I am wearing the Fenya 620s. These are the summer weight jersey trousers. Again, at a size 10 to 12. I'm in the 10. They've got faux pockets at the back. They've got real pockets at the front. And unlike their summer weight cousins, they have belt loops. So I've popped model's own belt on, but only to remind me to tell you that we are days away from belts. I think I've bought 2 new styles in 3 or 4 colours each. We love the belts that we've bought. We are still on a mission for belts, but we tend to wait until we find a style that we love before we introduce it, and I think this one is going to be a real hit with these 2. So I've told you about the trousers, I've told you about my belt. I love these woven little ballet flats. At a size 7, I'm wearing a 7. They are super comfortable. As you know, I am an orthotic woman, so I need very comfortable shoes if I'm not going to wear my orthotic. I think I keep dithering about this, whether to actually go up a size and put my orthotic in it. But these are so smart, ladies. They look great with trousers. They will look great with a skirt and a dress. And I just think you're going to get so much wear out of them. This is our new handbag. It is the Pippa, I think, and it's a hobo. So it's like the Michaela. It's slightly slenderer, not as wide. It's got hardware on this buckle, which the Michaela doesn't have. And it also has a double zip. I think this is so elegant, ladies. Yeah, perfect for travelling, because you're going to be able to get a lot of gumph in that. I'm just going to pop this down so that I can come straight up to camera, show you this gorgeous top from Pomodoro. So it's got a drop cap sleeve. It's in a lovely, it's actually beige. I can't even think. There are so many posh words for beige, yeah. But if we just call it beige, you'll know what we're talking about. So this is in a beige, and can you see it's got this lovely lurex thread going through it? So it's a little wave pattern. I, at a 14 to 16, have sized up to the 16. I'm just going to pull it out, ladies, so that you can see how long it is if you don't want to tuck in, which you know we will disapprove of. Here comes Ellie.
Okay, so I am now in the Fenya 780s in the colour cream. So the 780 is the longer leg length. So this is now moved on from the Bengalin, and this is the summer weight jersey fabric. So as I'm sure you all remember, we do also have the winter weight jersey fabric. Okay, so this is obviously just lighter weight than that. I have matched it with the fine knit V-neck jumper, £69. Ignore the fact that I have got the wrong colour bra on. I can never seem to get the right colour on. It's either knickers or bra that I've got the wrong colour on. So I'm afraid you're just going to have to ignore that. But actually, I've gone to the size medium in this, so it is nice, slouchy, relaxed, oversized, and actually that's helping me a bit, because if it was any tighter then you'd definitely be able to see all of my bra. But it's £69. It is a very fine knit, so it's going to be really, really great as a layering piece now whilst it's still a little bit cool. And then actually wearing this, you know, really relaxed with your linen trousers, or clearly your Fabiennes or whatever it is that you have got in your really lightweight summer material, this is still going to work then. I've just pushed the sleeves up a little bit. As you can see, this is where they come to, so they are a really good length sleeve. But actually, for those of you like me who like to pull them up, you pull them up and they stay put, which is very handy. I have matched them with some tan stuff. Now, this belt was supposed to be tan, and I took, so this is like, again, I think they call it something like beige on the website or something like that. This is my one that I wore with my jeans today. I took a size small into the changing rooms, which wasn't going to happen. I don't know what I was thinking about taking a size small belt in there, but I did. So that clearly wasn't getting done up over my hips. So I just thought, but I better put a belt on just so that you can see it, because I would wear this with a belt, just to break up the colours a bit, because they are obviously very similar. I have gone for the tan Michaela for £79. And the driving shoes here, the tan driving shoes for £69. Again, super comfortable. They're from Caprice. Look at the grip on that. They also came in a navy, but I think that if we've got anything left in the navy, we've got 1 or 2 sizes. That could be it. But this tan is fabulous.
I love the tan.
I know, it's a great shade of tan. I know that sounds mad, but obviously you get lots of different shades of tan, and it's a great one. Look, it matches that. Fantastic. Here comes Sarah.
Right, so ladies, this is a golden oldie outfit. I am wearing the Ina 530s. So this is the normal weight Bengalin, which is the viscose mix, which many of us have worn for donkey's years now. I am 5'6". They come to mid-calf, and they have this very pretty little split in them. They are high-waisted, well, mid to high, so they're just above my tummy button. They have a faux fly, but they don't have pockets to ruin the line, so it means that you can hoof yourself in. At a 10 to 12, I am wearing a 10 in these, so they, I'm not sure about the sizing on this, because normally I would wear an 8. I'm a very irritating size, personally, with the Inas. I'm actually between a 10 and an 8. Sometimes with the 8s I lose the rise, which is why I've gone up to a 10, because they come to above my hips. Because I've got I haven't got big hips, I need to sort of hoof them in, so as the material relaxes, which is what it will do, they don't fall down. Which is a very convoluted way of saying, ladies, these need to be tight when you first put them on. Otherwise, you'll be pulling them up about half an hour after you've started wearing them and be immensely irritated. So beach ready, I've got the Mina shoes on in khaki, but they're a khaki brown rather than a green. I've got my little Sienna basket, which is not online yet, but Ellie promises it will be by Friday. It has a strap, ladies, so you can actually put it over your shoulder, do it crossbody. This is my little t-shirt from Lebec. At a 14 to 16, I've sized down to the 14. Again, it has a good sleeve just above the elbow. These were about 49 quid, ladies, which you might think is a lot for a t-shirt. I don't even think you're paying for the detailing. I think which is fab, absolutely fab. What I think you're doing is I think you are paying for the fabric. It feels like, it's so soft, it feels like you're wearing silk. We had hoped to have quite a lot of Lebec this season, but everything we chose didn't go into production. I hope that's not a bad omen for next winter, because we've ordered quite a lot for next winter as well, and the stuff that we picked we really love. You will see next you will see Ellie in my favourite jumper this season. So yeah, this is my beach ready outfit, wearing my traditional Bengalin Ina 530s.
Okay, so yes, I am in another Lebec. It's the Lebec, this is the, where is it on the pocket detail jumper, I think it's called. I didn't write it all down for some reason. £69. I'm wearing it with my navy eye gauze, £66. These are what Donna used to wear as her full length, or does still wear as her full length trousers. So on myself, they are, you know, just above my ankle, but for you petites, they are a fantastic full length. They've got a little turn up on the bottom, so that helps to just bring a little bit of volume at the bottom as well. So for the likes of myself, who's got, you know, chunky thighs, actually, it does bring some balance to your leg. It slightly just straightens them out down the bottom. So £66 for the eye gauze. These are the sort of classic Bengalin from Stehmann. These come in navy, black, white, chalk. We may also still have some in the sales section of some more sort of seasonal colours from last year that we can no longer get, but they are obviously super duper comfy, super duper stretchy. They've got faux pockets at the front and real pockets at the back. And I am in a size 12. So I am wondering whether this is actually the jumper that comes home with me. I have fallen in love with it as well. I think the colour's great. It's got a slight boat neck to it. Obviously it has pocket detail as well. I like the sleeve. It's, you know, slightly relaxed sleeve, as you can see here. Let me just make sure you see it on both screens. It is a really nice, relaxed look for now and into the summer. I'm in the size 14. You know, I think that you probably do want to go up to your larger size in it, just to have this this relaxed look going for it. I don't think I'd want it much more fitted than this. And I have got those tan driving shoes again at the bottom, but I've switched out for a Beryl for £59, as I thought this would be a great going out for lunch when the weather's really warm, something like that outfit.
You look fab, darling. Right, so ladies, I've got the Ina 740s on. They're a longer version of the ones I was wearing before. In both we have chalk, white, navy and black, and we stock them year round because the chalk and the white are great for winter sun and for cruising, so we try and keep a reasonable stock for you year round. These are a 29-inch leg, and with a sort of fairly tight fitting trouser. It's not a length that I particularly think is very flattering on me. We go back to my child catcher look, because I have thin legs and very long flappy feet. So I like to put a little roll on mine, just to have that little bit of flesh which breaks it all up a bit. But you can see that they've got the little split here, and very few people roll them up like I do. Most people like them the proper length. So now I've got into a size 8, which is why I'm, you know, just between sizes at the moment. However, Donna would always swear blind that you can wear 2 sizes. You will see, ladies, that these trousers are quite crinkly on me, and some people find this off-putting. They have to be this tight before you start wearing them, because otherwise they will be too big. As I wear these won't fit where they touch, so the crinkling will disappear. The same crinkling was on my navy trousers. It's an optical illusion. You can't see it in a darker colour. So if you think that you would find this off-putting from the get-go, buy a darker colour. So I've just chosen a really relaxed dress-down look for this, ladies. I've got my Caprice suede trainers. These belong to Artichoke, however, I have a pair in my wardrobe because they are so comfortable. They're just a pull-on trainer. They are fab. And then what I've done is I've pulled the Soho sweatshirt, actually sized down to a 10. And remember, I'm a 14 to 16, ladies. I'm not sure. 10 or 12?
I think the 10
I think the 10's fine.
Yeah.
I think if you wanted a more oversized look, go to the 12. Yeah. But that means, ladies, that you are sizing down 2 sizes. So if you like the Soho sweatshirt, and you want it sort of semi-fitted, as I've got it, size down 2 sizes. And here comes Ellie and her curveball.
Yes, curveball. So, ladies, these are actually the Tilly trousers. You may well remember them. These, we just cannot get them made for us anymore, which is such a shame. This is the colour chambray. It's in the sale, okay, it's £39. So really, really a great bargain. But we have got a little bit of stock. I know at least in the 32-inch leg, because that's what I've pulled out of the box here today. So I'm in the 32-inch leg because I wanted them lovely and long to make my legs look longer, and to wear them with a nice espadrille. So they also come in a 30 and a 28, but of course they are in the sale, so we may not have all sizes in stock. I've gone for the boat neck stud detail jumper, $79.95. As you can see here, it's not cut out in the studs, okay? So don't think that you're gonna have bits of your arm showing off. They are just laid on top of the fabric. But yeah, it's got a really flattering boat neck. I think I am in the size medium in this. I could probably wear 2 sizes of it. This is obviously a nice fitted version of it, but I could have gone to the large if I wanted a more relaxed look. And then I have got the jute crossover sandals for £49 here. And I have got a cream Isabella's. I thought that was a really nice colour to link all of the bits together for £60. So yeah, this is a bit of a wild card. Obviously it's not from Stehmann, but I just don't think you could miss out on not seeing these trousers at £39. So yes.
And these are a great jean replacement for summer, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely.
Because they're so lightweight, and I must nab a pair before we sell them all, because I have lived and died in my well, I've lived and died in all my twos, but specifically my chambray ones. So, ladies, is this Facebook?
This is Facebook, yeah.
Let's stand this frame because this is the one I download. Right, so ladies, we are back next Wednesday. And our styling video next Wednesday is for weddings and a funeral. A little homage to the film, and it's just going to be a little bit of fun, showing you our special occasion dresses and outfits if you don't want to buy a dress. And the outfit that we're going to choose for a funeral is because it's always handy to have a funeral frock in your wardrobe, but also these outfits will transfer into cocktail dresses or cocktail outfits too. So that's next Wednesday. Are we going to start doing Shop the Floor yet? Do we need to do that the week after?
Week after, I think.
We're still loading stock, ladies. You are keeping us very busy. As we said to Jill, she left at 4:15 this afternoon. When we say customers leave and 10 minutes later we start a video, you will believe us because you are that customer now. So thank you for all the support that you're giving us, ladies. It might begin to sound trite because we say it so often, but we genuinely mean it. We know how hard things are at the moment, and we know how so many boutiques are struggling. So we really, really appreciate the support that you continue to give us. Thank you very much indeed, and we'll see you next Wednesday.